Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is another powerful boom and crash scalping strategy that I'm about to share with you guys. Now, I'm seeing that just one of the conditions that I need to meet before taking a trade has been met, right? Now, this strategy is particularly for the boom and crash market, right? Especially for crash 1000 and the boom 1000 markets. These are my favorite boom and crash instruments anyway, so I like to try out every indicator strategy that I have, every indicator based strategy that I have on these two instruments before I even attempt it on any other instrument. Reason being that this is my opinion anyway. I believe indicator based strategies work perfectly on these two better than it works on every other instrument. Like I said, it is my opinion. I stand to be corrected, but that is what I've observed, and I like to just focus on these two, the boom 1000 market and the crash 1000 market, as far as I'm using an indicator based strategy, right? Now, I also would love to encourage you guys to learn how to do without these indicators, because like I always say, it is designed to just follow price, which means sometimes it might lag. That's to say, price might be going forward and the indicators is just coming sluggishly behind it. That means you might be misled, right? You might be misled. So please don't be misled. Now, the condition that I said has been met. First of all, is just this guy. Please pay attention. You have to ensure that there is a crossing of your moving average, which is the black line here, with the what is it called? The moving average with MACD line, which is the red line here, please. All right. Now, just one confirmation yet, right? But I am in profit. You can see I placed a buy here and opened some positions anyway, and I have cut 1 2 3 4 5 candlesticks already ever since I placed that buy entry. That is not ideal, but I'm just doing it to show you guys that with just that one condition, you can see how perfectly fine I'm doing. I could actually leave the market right now, but I've made profits, right? But that is not a good reason to enter this market, right? This is for crash. I'm saying this is actually I'm trading on the crash 1000 market right now. So you are buying when you are trying to scalp the crash markets. You are selling when you are trying to scalp the boom 1000, the boom markets generally. So now the next condition that I should have waited to see would have been the green line on my main chart, the moving average on my main chart. I'm going to share the setup as soon as I finish explaining this, but please pay attention to understand what I'm actually saying. I'm sorry I'm not too coordinated right now. I'm just getting distracted around here. So pardon my voice. My voice might not be as clear. I hope it is audible enough. I hope I'm really trying to shout so you guys can really hear, but I don't want to I'm just trying to be audible, right? Excuse me. So the next condition that you should meet, or the market should meet, after having seen a crossing of the moving average and the red MACD line around this level, around this, I'm going to show you guys, see this black line, I'm going to show you guys the level, I'm going to show you guys what it means. All right, but you have to see a crossing around here before you look out for the next condition. Now you see there was a spike right there, right? Although it's not a long spike, this is scary. This might spike again because the next condition was not met. Now the two conditions that you have to meet serves as a confluence, right? Let me put it that way. That's like you have one reason to do this thing, but you are looking for more reasons to affirm your bias, right? To be sure that what you are looking at is actually likely. You see what I'm saying? It just spiked again back and has taken out all of that profit, right? It's taking back all of that profit. Now, the next condition that I would have loved to see this market meet before I'll confidently take out up to 10 candlesticks from this market would have been a crossing of the green line on the main chart, which is this guy. The still moving average. I'm going to show you guys. This is this guy, this moving average here. I would have waited for price to cross it. Exactly, just like right here. You can see here, after the first condition has been met here, you can see price crossing this region. You can see what happens next. It is all the way up to that region before there is a very significant spike, before there is any significant spike in the market, right? I'm going to check for more examples. This is another clear example. After these two indicators would have crossed each other right here and facing upwards, of course, the next one was the crossing here, and then you can see how far high this guy has gone ever since then, right? There has not been any significant spike that would have reduced your gains, right? Or even that would have led you into a loss or something, right? There's nothing like that. You can see another one here. These are perfect examples for you guys to learn from. You can see after this crossing here, excuse me, that's not what I wanted. You can see, all right? So I'm making this video to show you guys how these things really work. So please don't be in a haste to take a trade. Just make sure that all the conditions are met before you place an entry, right? Make sure that all the conditions are met before you place an entry. Now, had it been, I'm not sure of this market, I won't even make this video anyway if I wasn't sure. I wouldn't take a trade just to prove any points for you guys, right? I wouldn't do that. But because I'm sure that this guy is going to meet my conditions at the end of the day, I'm sure because I already did a price action analysis on the same markets before. This indicator is just for me to confirm what I've already seen, right? So this is me just show you guys that the indicators actually work also, okay? So I wouldn't even take this trade to prove anything. I would just probably just show you guys without making it a live trade, without taking a trade, right? But I'm sure that it's going to actually cross this line. Price is going to actually cross this line, and that is a better entry for anybody that is trading with just these indicators, okay? Now, I don't know if you guys have, well, and some of you guys would have had a fair or must have a fair knowledge of price action, right? Some of you guys might have a fair knowledge of price action. So I encourage you guys to ensure to always incorporate the two, right? Unless you don't understand how to analyze the market at all, right? But if you have a little knowledge of it, just try incorporating price action before you even go to your indicators, okay? It will help, right? It will help you just really see what is happening, to help you really understand what's going on. Let me quickly show you guys the indicator setup before I go back to explaining anything else. So for the moving average, we have period 35. This is going to be on your main chart, so the first moving average should be on your main chart. 35 period, shift 0 method, simple, apply to close. Levels are not needed, so leave it blank. And then for visualization, time frame is all time frames, of course. Style, you can just use the green, use the same colors as I'm using here so that you don't get confused, right? Except the background of your chart is dark, is black, then you can use bright colors, different colors, of course, colors that will pop. Click done when you're done with that, and then we move on to the next one, which is the MACD. This will automatically create for you an indicator window, and then you put these parameters: fast EMA 13, slow EMA 21, MACD SMA 1, apply to close. Levels are not needed. Visualization, all time frames, of course. For the styling, the main color is blue on my own chart, and the signal is red. You can decide whatever colors you want, but I advise you use the same colors as mine so that you just follow up without having to be confused. And of course, if you are using the black background, you can decide to use colors that will pop, but make sure they pop. Click done when you're done with that, and then next one should be added to the indicator window this time. So you click the plus sign that is next to indicator window 1, and then you add moving average again. This time you're adding period 10, shift 0, method exponential, apply to first indicators data, and then levels are not needed. Visualization, all time frames, of course. And then for styling, black color is fine for my white background, so you can decide to use the same or any other color that will pop. Click done when you're done with that. First, please check the pixel. You see the pixel I'm using, just thread. I'm using the third pixel, right? Pixel number 3 is fine. Click done, and then move on to the last indicator, which is relative strength index period 1. Apply to close. Levels 15 and 85. The color there is black, of course. It is fine for me. I'm using black, pops crystal clear, right? Click done when you're done with that, and you have for the styling here, please ensure that the color is the same as the background of your chart. Of course, this is after you have finished with the levels. The level is where you change the color to black, and then for here you don't want to see any other color apart from the black levels, right? The line is the black lines. You click done when you're done with that, and your setup is clear. Now we are cool. We have the setup ready, and then we want to wait for those conditions to be met before we take a trade. But like I said, it's important to have a fair knowledge of price action, have an idea where the market is going to. Please go to a higher time frame and do your analysis. Check where the market is going to. See that it is going to the direction which you want to go to, right? If the market is going the opposite direction, please avoid the market, right? Wherever the market is going to is where you want to go to. You don't want to decide for the market where the market should go to, right? Rather, you just follow the trend. You follow every other person that is going in that direction and just go in that direction. Okay, also look out for the candlesticks. All of this is what I put together and explain to my students in our mentorship class, which is very affordable. If you want to join us, it's very affordable. And if you don't want to join us and you have passion, you still want to learn from somebody, please just reach out to somebody close to you, somebody around you that you know can teach you, so that you know how to analyze the market without these indicators, because these indicators will not always give you what you want. Trust me, I'm not even kidding, right? I don't know if any other person has told the indicators work 100% all of the time, right? A strategy can work, but not all of the time. It can work 100%, but not all of the time. That's the truth. I don't know if you understand what that means. So reach out to somebody who will teach you how to analyze the market without these indicators, right? My WhatsApp number will be in the description box of this post, of this video. My Telegram, the free group, link to our free Telegram group will also be in the description box of this video, so make sure you join in.